muna muku barka mu da wannan rana mai albarka mai alfarma. Yes, today is the day of Arafah. Very special day in the life of every Muslim across the globe. So today we're going to have a very packed and very interesting discussions. We'll start with the newspaper headlines, then we have our health segment, then we move to Saudi Arabia. Yes, and we'll be having a guest too who will be coming to giving us some to throw light on how we can make full benefits of the day. Intene enkomodie soronko ntimuka ho na nyina ntimi nsanka Nhyira no. Adekye Nhyira ena mutie Baraka 98.7 FM on 98.7 FM medini ba Abdul Fatawu Yusuf ene Tuesday the 26th of the month of May 2026. We have 8:49 the time. I share the first headlines on the daily graphic. Look at the daily graphic. The first major story is nation launches e-visa platform, free visa policy for Africans. Yamam Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Olanchi Portai, and Odituja. Squire Ebefaso. The country has launched an electronic visa, e-visa platform and introduced a free visa policy for all persons traveling to Ghana with African passport in a move aimed to boosting intra-African travel, trade and integration. The digital platform, which was launched in Accra yesterday, allows applicants to submit visa requests online and receive decision within 48 hours. For non-African foreign nationals, the visa free has been set at $260 effective yesterday, which also marked the African Union Day. All travelers to Ghana with African passport will not pay any amount for visa, as the government has scrapped free fees to commemorate. We ended the story our front page of the daily graphic. Yaman Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Olanchi program your friend saying Enra Wakra into Muma Yanko na Yankuti Yaman Penny, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on the e-visa. All right.
Baraka FM. Today, from this moment, all holders of African passports traveling to Ghana for business or tourism will apply for visas exclusively via the new online e-visa platform. Baraka and they will pay no visa fee. And so, for emphasis, all African passport holders will not be required to pay visa fees when they apply online. Applicants will continue to undergo all the necessary vetting and due diligence. While some countries are expelling fellow Africans and making them feel unwelcome, Ghana proudly welcomes them and affirms that
we are His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the e-visa so we African India and the only how but so only African India it was Sika Beji and all say whilst if you realize do wanna before and I say before my and I say Ghana for titru say be to Kainko and some other places are challenges I face, but the door is opened to all nationals. But the all can say despite the portal no and no interest the visa portal no interest they will compromise with security there be na bibi Daily graphic say chicken farm input distribution under Feed Ghana initiative send Ghana to government. And also no the issue of the Feed Ghana. All right. Sasamu there. You okay? So Okay. I think we don't have it now. Over 4,000 weapons surrendered during gun amnesty period. Dr. Bona and the Assembly editor. Daily Guidance was saying hate corruption with passion. Reverend Wingham. Yes, that's the true statement coming from the man of God. Or say hate corruption with passion. bashing we a Reverend Wingam. Edubwahint's lawyer grilled witness over bank transfer. Eid al-Adha holiday. Wednesday, May 27 has been declared holiday for the Eid al-Adha festivity. In view of this daily guide, this has some way the tuja. Yes, Ochina a holiday because of Eid al-Adha, the Eid of sacrifice. A couple arrested for cutting off baby's head. Hey, asambeni. Sometimes me name say bimukwa there's some nipo some den. Na boni ben na kwala ya one trinity free. Just imagine. All right, we there's a police for Bomodiana, munya hwemuna intimity the ekoso. Very very important. Gold Board Royal Ghana Gold Science Refinery deal. HQ Mining Ventures not into Galamsey management. Daybreak newspaper also intensify Galamsey fight. AU envoy urges Ghana. All right, let's get the MPP back into winning ways. We Honorable Afoko, former chairman and now aspiring for the chairmanship, national chairmanship of the MPP. Yes, how man caged identity to evade past crimes at public servant housing loans scheme board. Hey, The Chronicle newspaper saying Q Mining Ventures not involved in illegal mining. MGT go after Galamsey financiers. AU envoy charge Mahama. The Archives newspaper also woman caught on video dumping refuse into Alajo Gata during rains. Mami pa say mamrano emfanin dipa. Amono mo di sabola ri begu nsuom ama edu baby a friends say nsuo no yiri sana say to continuously na akoda ne how because Gata no enye bola. Nye baby edi enwura edegu nti nsuo start say piti ana tokra na omo di ball na piepie eno so no is a crime. So wo a obehu bia no bomodi ana twemfoni sa yetimi obitimi gina wa otwa sa mami foni friends said I have newspaper edi tutwai ese police for bomodi ana muntam no na in charge no ntwesika ochina bium na on sanko sa de no Ghana for minim de ntia ebi mu sa de enya de pakra nya de pa insure weda nya dani ya chere se sika kitu bi a obetuama zoom line fa be fa bola no onye ni sa wo eno ane se odegu Gata mu enko himfa udi gu Gata no insure no enfa bola no enfa nko onua anase uneba asemo. All right, so it's good phone ye juma no Ada youth chase MP over poor performance. Hey, as residents screamed, we want development, not excuses. MP, Madam MP, Honorable MP, Comfort Doye Kujo. Ninkrofu say there on development. Ghana to ban take away pack products from January 2027. That story is a dead story. It's a dead story because enye nena mampini declare say take away packs no buy and farm back room. But eba ne say na afina yes I to job say your friend is saying 2027 January 2027 and ebe bani there be until them can say dead story no because I need to even check and then bring the sound bite na T4 enti me can I say. Takwa Insuem teachers abandon classrooms over alleged military assault on colleagues. They are demonstrating. Women's Bank coming soon. Mahama. The National Enquirer no say Ghana scraps visa fee for Africans. Julius Debrari affirms government's commitment to education and youth development. All right, so that is the story. The Spider newspaper said Ghana's tobacco fight intensifies as FDA partners review strategy, flag major implementation gaps. Akugant enters race for NDC tops communication position. Akugan. NDC 17. Ketu South aggrieved assembly members cry foul over skewed development allocations. Hey. Showdown looms over mid-year budgets as minority threatens legal action against NDC authoritarian governance. Hey, authoritarian in quotes. Authoritarian governance. And the Spider newspaper had it to NDC adopts calculated delay of anti-LGBTQ bill. We newspaper in Edisa somewhere to Mahama launches Ghana's first e-visa portal to boost travel and business access. The Spider newspaper. And the updates newspaper see rotten food silence hospitals, angry cocoa farmers. Hey, and then kwani brofubeni. Rotten food, silent hospitals, angry cocoa farmers. CDM wants Ghana is sitting on a social time bomb. Okay, maybe I'm here. Maybe I'm ready. Making kind of here. We preached African unity, but the reality is different. We Vicky Bright, and all this has some way editorial about the South Africa xenophobia attacks. Boachi Ejako condemns arrest of MPP activist. Okay, no more shoe belt remover at Accra International Airport from August. We Mahama. The Dispatch newspaper, see, we have all seen signs of race to be the NDC 2028 flag bearer. Felix Ofosu Kwache. Also then, you where the NDC since know the full details of those who are aspiring to take over after Mahama and a newspaper the 3 Ghanaians and 3 Chinese arrested over killing of chief's brother. You know, Nymphony and a better story. Please hate corruption with a passion. Please hate corruption with a passion. Reverend Wingham and Okasa Samui. Specialist links rising kidney disease cases among children to toxic pollutant, heavy metals. Road ministry not wasteful. Every city accounted for. We a honorable Agboja. And let's answer me to job. Ghana launches 48-hour e-visa system. Yes, Honorable Okujoto Ablakwa. You can see his picture attached to this particular story. Even though it was launched by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Alright, our new buses are designed to offer greater comfort to commuters. We a Metro Mass MD. And this are somewhere to job. Benin's ex-finance minister sworn in as president. Benin's ex-finance minister sworn in as president. Hey, and the Benin election, they say check it out. They're about the same. Former finance minister only sworn in as president. I'm saying, it'll be a crowd. We would have to check. All right, so that is the Observer newspaper. You call the Patriots Press. Patriots Press. The Patriots. Or say, time to transition. Baumia rallies MPP minority to project strong government in waiting. Image ahead of 2028 elections. You have the former General Secretary who is now going for chairmanship. We are Boache Ajako is also here on the front page, and we have the minority leader and the former vice president, who is now the one who is leading the NPP into 2028 elections. All right, so the Metro Lens was in border-free Africa, key to sports development. We are Kofi Adams, sports minister. Rotten food, empty hospitals, CDM sounds alarm. And selective justice now. We are Boache Jako. Global signs local refinery deal with Royal Ghana Gold Refinery. The Daily Searchlight newspaper also watch out, you are next. You who want criminals as police arrest killers of Queen Mother. MTN Ghana introduces new Momo to bank transfer charges effective June 2026. MTN for asame de yetias ebe ye MTN Ghana introduces new Momo to bank transfer charges effective June 2026. That is next month. Okay. 3 dead at Funsi over chieftaincy dispute. Hey, Kruma. The Ghanaian Times newspaper says Ghana marks AU Day with colorful flag raising ceremony. Interplus ranked 49 among Africa's fastest growing companies. Open wager pediatric facility where World Bank urges government. Nation goes digital with e-visa system. Ghana no. Ntino woman ko na nkotie. Child trafficking and some so apie. Gloria Ameka ono so kasa about ntiti ankwala no sometimes enkrofudi o mo faso. Wa wo akwala o so ntimi hwe no. Afi na wo beton no. Ama obi na ko bebi na o di akwala na ifa situation bi mo anka. Fata. Until you have to be responsible. If you are not ready to take care of children, then don't give birth. Munja isa kona na moya no. Mwa. Until we need Madam Gloria Ameka. Kamoma yenko na yenko tieno.
Protection, and of course we have not less than 5% of the district assembly command funds should be allocated for child protection.
Yes, we know Kano. Child protection is very, very important. Every district we are any locations for Nkwala, but especially those who go through abuses. Yes, Mr. NSYao, and also no the chairman order Nkwala and some also ENT also editor about child trafficking.
We have these CCPCs across all the communities we have in our country, across all the districts. I think that issues of child protection would have been a thing of the past, because the 2 districts we visited, we actually saw the impact these committees are making within their various committees.
All right, so eno anamuti ntino say nkwala na mbomodi an say bebo mo ban kwan bia de omo hia bia no mbomodi an say de be ma wo na eba school sensem dia enyina news free compulsory education and so and we have no excuse and we enjoy those kind of cheap do na no na odi akola no ade amobi na oye dwuma na ye mani sika ma. So how long na nka omani school na ko to tumi eyiri hu na osua de pa na ochina oba ni papanyi bia obetimi ahwe omo din de woman na this time ntino ni nyina no ya de emra no etie emra no ntino mu hwe so Patrick Nana, Professor Patrick Ismeni, also an economics. He's talking about the forex. Momentino na ebana asatwaso.
Baraka FM.
Understand is that at some point last year, to ensure transparency in the central bank's forex operations, the BOG board approved a new framework. That framework has more predictability and transparency on forex operations. So it means that you can't just, small pressure, you start pumping more dollars. So I think the new framework that has come in, it brings more predictability on when the forex operations takes place. And that means that they don't just move every time there's small pressure. I think that is where perhaps they're a little bit, they have to follow some guidelines on how they intervene in the market, or well, as they will call it, how they intermediate in the market. I think that's where it appears that there's some lag, and therefore the additional pressures on the demand side seem to be causing the depreciation.
Yes, we economics or kasa about forex. Now forex in some media, and the idea now we're very, very good into the issue of our economy, who can really take us through so that for us to be able to appreciate. But do what we understand, and he say si dollar no ama esikano brekakra. That's how you understand it. But it might not be exactly so into the bomodiana anya or more economics. So that they can be able to educate us. Now, yes, I can say the Feed Ghana and then semi by Deputy CEO our the Feed Ghana no also no ekasai na mo say daily graphic one by was a chicken farm import distribution and the Feed Ghana initiative send Ghana to government. Just say nyama nsha na nkoyem na menim say feed Ghana no then of course wo na omo mo yedwuma wo omo no betimi aka na ntimi enti de omo what they're going through. I say, but whatever they are telling government there, unless you get the newspaper daily graphic, today's edition, page 13, it has full details of this particular story. Into moment, Openi, Alhaji Suleimana. Yes, momentino.
Approaching. The rainy season is almost setting in the north. I know in the south it's been on for some time now, but our checks on the ground reveals both with farmers but also the Department of Agric that most of the districts are yet to receive these inputs. And we are very much concerned that if government doesn't step up efforts, and this has implication on our production figures for next year.
In fact, before the program will even come, now people have even forgotten. Sometimes the fertilizer, free fertilizer, so I don't know why these things are not done properly. Why the delay? Now you give it to them appropriate time so that it can be useful. Now fertilizer that is meant for our farmers, you end up seeing it in the Burkina Faso and other places. It shouldn't be like that. Until we need Openi Alhaji Suleimana on also Eddie Tuja. All right. So you hear for him say someone named say it's about our health. Into no nurses for no him saying chibiano na omaba na yatimi adi enkomo. But someone say Dama Minds in Semi Ibrahim Mahama. He's now in charge. But this issue has not really settled down yet because Yanya Openi Emmanuel Senyo Osi on there on Tiase because he understand during cabinet meeting Mampeni excuse me so because on Pese Ebe he has an interest because he's his brother. Now, Ebane saying, why no take that decision? Until no person, Shiraji from Penny for him. To moment, Openi, his concerns about this particular issue. You know, the same time, you remember the former CJ and then the former Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, Honorable Professor Mike Kwe, all of them were saying, said, saying, we the course of South Africa, say, Eddie Ghana for. We have to be in charge of our resources totally, fully. We don't have the expertise, but today where we have gotten to as Ghanaians, I don't believe we cannot manage some of these things. You know, they are calling for a renewal of some of these contracts. You know, man, you say, say percentage you could tell 2%, 10%. Just say, so this is the right time. So whether it's Ibrahim Mama, whoever it is, if it is really a Ghanaian, then it's going to benefit us more because whatever the person has, it will still stay here with us. And yes, idea, a friend is saying most of the mining places, look at the terrible condition that they find themselves. And these companies were here so many years. They don't have good roads. They don't even have light. The schools, terrible. Until Saudi Magan and India can actually say, if for nothing at all, we cannot even get any benefit. At least employment there. You don't know how Ghana for. So that is the issue. So moment here open also the Oka. So only the on Tiasie, Ibrahim Mama, I demand on the ono on Tiasie or say
critical question I want us to ask is that after the discussion by the members of the committee who finally approved it, because the president hears and approves every discussion that goes on because he left the discussion room, but at the end of the day it is incumbent on him to say that I am approving A, B or not. Let there be a determination that it was discussed behind him, but when he returned he approved of the discussion, a discussion that you were not part of. Why would you approve of it?
Yo. Epa, the Ocarina answer brofo. Ever the same. Why they approve it? Yes, Mahama. Man Penny is not part of it. The other. Who were those who approve it? It's good, but to a large extent, this debate, I don't know. I just pray that there will be transparency, so that tomorrow somebody will also come and raise it, and then it will be a court matter. into investigation there. Any crime. Let's go again and listen to the Environmental Protection Agency. They're also saying something about the environment and how things are going. Yeah, the enuba na any nurses for no at the enkomo kakra ntino moment TV na esamba biuma na you call for a short break.
It has shown that the styrofoam when exposed to stream heat can leach substances like styrene, which is a cancer agent, or it's carcinogenic. It's also inflammable, highly inflammable substance. So it's not biodegradable for the environment. So once we talk about the health of humans, we also talk about the health of environment when it comes to styrofoam.
Yes, Enwani, you have to break it down to the understanding of our people. But you go for a short break. When we return, then we will share up. In some government hospitals, almost they are always there for us, to serve us, to make sure we are healthy, because our health is our wealth. You go for a short break. When we return, then we're going to have a discussion on our health.